How are we doing, you beautiful people? Kanza here, bringing you episode 3 of The Void, a super OP ice sheet challenge. So last episode we raided the pristine ruins, and now we have a bunch of infections and we're stuck on the middle of an ice sheet. Okay, immunity's going up pretty nicely. Even then the infection... is it gaining? Okay, it's now a medical emergency. We'll get immunity there real soon. Okay. Alright, tidy. And we are back in. Sweet. .3 days. I think that went very, very well for us. Move that to there, that to there. Recon helmet instead of what the Imperial Guard have. So we're rocking a auto gun, synth red shirt, cyan armor, marine boots, cloth jacket, recon helmet, and a cloth cloak. That is all pretty sweet stuff. I wonder what his value is going to be. It's going to be crazy high. If we go to the base now, I don't think we are going to stand much of a chance. So we head off to the security forces, do a little bit of trading, and I think that will put us in a super sweet situation because we're going to be able to get a few things that we need. Not that we really need much now, but I'm sure something's going to be more useful than nothing. Unless we just hold up in the base for a while. What would we be after? We would be after power armor. That would be like our main thing. We've also got like 10,000 silver and more components than we can use for a while. We will run out of components even with the 422, which I'm not even mad about. We'll sell off the levers, the human levers. That medicine is super nice. Tech proof sub-persona core. That will get us our microelectronics straight away. With those microelectronics, we will get the trading ship sorted. Computing system. What do you do for me? Increases research speed. Okay, cool. Bunch of batteries. Then a whole load of corpses, which means a whole load of gene seed, which means we become even more powerful. Unfortunately, I can't settle because I've got a set, so I can only have one base at a time. Otherwise, we would just hunker down and butcher those corpses. Caravan demand by big mechs of the Death Skulls. Okay, 10 orcs. Okay, so what I think we'll do is I think we'll give them the gold and then just carry on our way. Because we have so much supplies right now, I think if we got ambushed and we lost it or we got knocked down or any of that stuff, it's not going to be worth it. So that gold we can always re-get. That gold is not a massive issue and not super useful to us right now. So yeah, just carrying on is going to be the better option. It'll be a slight hit, a little bit annoying, but then we didn't really need it anyway. But that being said, we do have Unit 66 attacking us. And it is a single bio zombie. Okay, let's actually swing back to the base. I think this is a death sentence for us. Actually, no, we just carry on. If we get back to the base and we drop everything off, obviously our colony value is just going to skyrocket. That means all the attacks are going to skyrocket. Whereas if they go in and they just burn something down. Yeah. Other than the medical supplies, it's not a big issue. We can always go in and rebuild. There's nothing there that was super fancy. We will cancel the campfire because that's not needed. We're not going to lose much. A couple survival meals, but we can have those replaced. Yeah, it's not a big hit. We are fine. We have just run out of food and Unit 66 is attacking us again, and it's another bio zombie. But realistically, what are we looking at losing? We took everything of value out of the base other than the medical supplies, and we have got more than enough medical supplies on us now. Food is obviously a slight concern, but won't be the end of the world. We can get that at the base. Well, when we trade, I hope. And we'll be able to come back and we'll have power armor. We'll sell off a lot of this kit, because if we sell it it will bring down our value. And the value of our base now is going to be worth nothing, so all we're worth is what we go in with. And we can just go in and just repair everything. So not a massive deal. So we're at the security force base now. They do have a bunch of things that we can use. So we'll just get rid of all of the leather, all of the human leather. We're going to keep all of the medicine. Keep our steel. We'll buy their steel as well. Keep the tech-proof persona core. We'll buy the metal trader cooler, that's really cool. We'll get the trigger happy trait releaser, so that means we can give our guy trigger happy as well, which is going to be super amazing. I don't need any skill trainers. Is this what I think it is? Burst count 36, damage 9. Yep, we're going to take a big shooter. And what do you guys have for power armor? Oh, you got a shield belt. We'll take that as well. Shield belts are insane. We'll take the power armored helmet. We'll sell off 300 components. And we'll sell off 11 advanced components. 60 of the emergency food. Let's see if there's any other kit that we want. It doesn't look like it. A little bit disappointing with what they had. Double shelf. All tool shelves, I'll always take those. We'll get a telescope. Alright. Okay, we also have Menace Pods. So I think we'll take that. An unstable power core could be useful. It's got some mini slugger turrets, 2 auto charge turrets. Yet again, nothing too scary. We'll take the honour, accept onto Mullen. They'll drop in. If nothing else, they'll protect our base for a little bit. And now we head back to the colony and sort out the gear. Move the helmet in over the recon helmet. Put on a shield belt. So these shield belts have super quick recharge and they can be shot through as well. So it stops you taking like those random hits, especially this early on. That is a fairly big thing. And then with the big shooter, we're going to be nigh unstoppable. Then if we get into close combat, we've got the Ceramite. And we have the 14th04 Legion. Oh wow, it's Sakari coming in. And that is not bad. Bionic arms, bionic spine, bionic stomach, bionic heart, advanced bionic eye. Looks like he's got some pretty cool looking kit. And we've got Menace Pods over here. So I take it. Defoliator. Not that that's going to make a massive difference on an ice sheet. But I think the Sakari have some pretty mean weapons as well. So galvanic rifle. What do you do? 45 damage a shot, 48% armor penetration, range 38. So it's kind of a sniper rifle. Well, not really a sniper rifle, more of like a mid-range rifle. But that's pretty good, I wouldn't mind having that. We'll be back in soon. Hopefully we can take him out, stabilise him, and then strip his body parts off him, because they're going to sell for a fortune. Outdoor temperature has gone down to -45. We seem to be alright with it. Also taking these out here, that's going to give us a bunch of metal, I'm hoping. And maybe if we get lucky, a mechanoid part or two, which would be pretty sweet. Because then those we can start using to building our factory. Okay, the AdMac left. Not much we can do there. Manhunter pack has come in. And it's to like Devil Sheep Ram. Yeah, again, nothing that we can really do there. Okay, so we're using the military rations. And they seem to give us quite a few boosts. Okay, he's still running around. I just realised we haven't got him assigned to attack. We'll check this thing out. It is so overpowered, it's untrue. But then I said this is the overpowered solo colonist playthrough. Oh yeah, I was going to show you military rations. Decrease hunger rate, decrease your tiredness, and give immunity gain, which is pretty sweet. And there's a bunch of gene seed that we're going to be able to get as well. So with these trait releases, you can add traits onto your characters, or you can use them 3 times to remove bad traits. So we're going to be able to give our guy trigger happy, which is going to affect his accuracy, but is going to make him shoot quicker. And generally I prefer rate of fire over accuracy of fire in this game. Add trigger happy. Hoorah. Because at the end you end up just having loads of firepower anyway, so it's about how quick you can get the firepower out. And with the hordes getting bigger, you got more chance of hitting something if you're just throwing more lead at your target. Okay, Mullen is having a food binge, which is a little bit annoying because he's eating all of our human meat. Hopefully that doesn't last too long. I should have been paying attention to that, as he is completely recreation deprived. So we are going to build that horseshoe pin first, then table and chair, because I don't want him wasting all of my meat. Okay, now we've got drop pods coming in. These guys don't seem to have anything too crazy, but obviously if he's in a mental break and they come in, he is not going to be able to defend himself. So I need you to snap out of this, Mullen, or we are in trouble. If we check our wealth, we have now gone up to 33,000, which is less than I thought it would be, which I kind of guess is a good thing. Because if we had gone completely crazy with it, then we'd have been running into issues. He's got a shield pack on his back, which isn't super crazy. We just need to maneuver out of it, either lure them out or we just get in and stab them so they can't support each other. And stop eating all of the meat, mate. We need that. Okay, Mullen's back in. So first things first, prioritise working on horseshoe pin. Okay, he's getting some recreation. Gonna need to cancel the bed. We're gonna need to put in a... Oh, in hindsight I should have picked up 2 beds. Oh well, details. Put a steel bed in there. Then a hospital bed. Then install your IV drip just in case you get injured. I think what we'll do... We won't put the telescope down just yet. We're going to wait until we can make a little compound, take the roof off it, then have the telescope in there. So it's not going to get randomly burnt down, because we can't rebuild it yet. I think we can build them later on, but as of the moment we can't, so not something that we really want. Okay, they're beginning their assault. I think we're just in about as good of a situation as we're going to get. So even if they do manage to land a hit, his shield will just absorb it, and the recharge on it is insane. Look at that. Super OP challenge. And I've got 19 seed. Okay, right. Shield is now down, so we need to be a little bit more careful. Gonna need to start pulling back. Start trying to lure them towards us. But yeah, I think the most likely thing to happen in this playthrough is we just get overrun. Going to try and keep everyone away from the base, which we have. And take him down. Amazing. Already tending to himself. And then with these, obviously we're just going to break them down into gene seed, and we are going to be in, I keep saying, a super sweet situation, which we will be, but I need to find something else to say instead. It's getting a bit repetitive on my part. I can hear myself saying, just be like, come on mate, you can think of something a little bit more interesting than that. Okay, so these are his stats at the moment, and let's see what happens when we take 10 gene seeds. Okay, Blue Craig Tribe, not too interested at the moment. I think you guys are going to be super dangerous somehow, a bunch of peasants with sticks. Moving, it has gone up, blood pumping has gone up, metabolism has gone up. Talking and eating is still... we're still hurting on. Okay, so they're attacking from two sides. They are attacking the mechs, which you don't need to worry too much about. Okay, they don't actually have enough damage to get through our shields, it looks like. Well, maybe they do now. But if we can get our melee up a little bit, that's going to be helpful. Chase that one down. And yeah, no damage to the mechanoids, it looks like. Okay, talking has gone up by 1%. Take gene seed. Anything. Talking's gone up, moving's gone up, manipulation's gone up, consciousness has gone up. Yep, a lot of stats gone up again. Okay, sight 200%. Hearing's up to 100%. Talking and eating now up to 100%. Consciousness is up to 100%. Okay, now look at him move. Super OP. Cancel these wooden doors, they're not going to be of any use to us. We'll put in steel doors now. And how are we looking on the steel front? We have 238 steel left. So I'm thinking that's going to be enough to... it's not really enough for much. I'm going to put a wind generator in. Mind you, I can hold off on the wind generator so that we can get the solar, because where we've got the batteries, it won't matter too much. Can always break the batteries down, that won't be a problem. But I think there's going to be a good place to end the episode with our super OP character in the Void Ice Sheet Challenge, where we just ruin everything. And if we don't get overrun, I think it's safe to say we are getting off this ice sheet. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, bring the episode to the end again. Thank you for watching episode 2 of the Ice Sheet Void Challenge. All your likes, comments, sub support have been amazing. You guys are awesome. I look forward to catching you on the next one.